Hello you all, I'm Diana Brienne, and this is a painting I am still working on. And I want to tell you a little story how I actually got started painting. Okay, well, back when we lived in Texas and my kids, they were all toddlers, and I really couldn't get out of the house very much. My husband and I went down to Salado, Texas. Oh, let me turn my bologna off here. I'm making fried bologna, as I showed you in the other video. And basically, we went down to Salado, and we were looking with our kids. We were walking around at the art galleries, and all the paintings were about $5,000 and above. And I said to my husband, I said, you know what? I have watched videos on TV with this artist, and I think his name is Bob Ross. And he is amazing. He makes paintings in 30 minutes. My husband said, well, you're smart. You could do something like that. So I went home, and on our little TV that we had in the kitchen, I would watch Bob Ross. And that was back when you could record the shows onto a VCR. I don't know if you can still do that now, but I did. And I recorded all of his shows, and I would watch them that night. And they were wonderful. They were wonderful. And I wish I would not have lost those videos. But, you know, I think VHS tapes wear out. But anyhow, during that time, Bob Ross was amazing. He would paint these paintings in 30 minutes. And I'd never painted before, and I had no idea how to paint. So I took my kids and went to Walmart, put them in our big old SUV at the time, and drove to the Walmart, put them in the car carrier, or the cart, the three kid cart, you know, where you can put 3 children in at one time. And I went all around Walmart looking for different art supplies, not having any idea of how I was going to paint. I'd never painted in my life. So I went home and I watched some of Bob Ross's television shows, and he was just amazing, amazing, amazing. And so I tried to start painting that way, and that was how I started to paint. And basically, outside of Bob Ross, I taught myself the whole time how to paint, step by step. I would go out into the carport late at night, and I would begin to paint with an overhead light, and people would go by the carport, wave at me, looking to see what I painted, and it was just wonderful. But I really think Bob Ross got me started. And here's one of my very, very first paintings there. Can you see that? I'm holding the camera. I hope you can see that. Let's see. But I have paintings all over the house, everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere you look are paintings, paintings, paintings. And so, but I got my start basically with Bob Ross. Now, these were not Bob Ross type paintings, but he basically motivated me. His television program motivated me to get started, to learn. He was just so amazing. And now and then I'll go on to one of the YouTube videos, and there he is, and he's just so comforting, and just, I loved his voice, his mannerisms, his tone. He was just amazing. He's such an amazing man, and so gifted and so talented. And so here I am, about going towards 20 years later, and frying bologna and frying fried potatoes, still painting in my kitchen after all these years. This one's not done yet, so I'm still working. But so we all get our start somewhere, and there's always got to be someone who gets us started. And in my case, it was Bob Ross. From my house to yours, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.